All right, Warriors, we're going to do a video about narcissism and why it's important that we be on guard. We're going to do a breathing exercise. No, for real, y'all thought it. You see how that was exaggeratist? You see how it's like overdone, kind of? You see, that's how you identify narcissists. It's just hard to explanacious it sometimes. But you can kind of feel an unnerving energy. And what I want you to do is start to listen to it. You've been putting the wrong voices on the back burner. The voice of reason is what you've been taught and groomed to ignore. And that toddler ass, that's the one that you've been listening to and giving attention. That's been your diplomat even. Narcissists have been able to get this little fucker to the forefront. And what we do here is get you to be able to understand we all have that. Some people like to identify it with the good angel, the bad angel, right? The good wolf, the bad wolf, whatever you want to label that as, but understand having those kind of voices in your mind, in your psyche, in your subconscious mind, is the arguments that keep you balanced. It's when you start to ignore one over the other. What you need is equal. And then with diplomacy, you represent the best decisions at your disposal based on experience and wisdom. Wisdom is learning without having to experience the hurt. 5 seconds gets us back in alignment, because sometimes, look, we steered off. And look, we ain't gonna give credit where credit is due. Some of them rides was fun as shit. Funneristus. Are you kidding? I jump back off in there every now and again, but I can poise as an observer. Stand in my silence and be respected even among the toxic asses. Warriors, what you don't understand is there's nothing to fear when you're out there in the devil's playground, when you can carry yourself with authenticity. You're given the space you need because you command your space. You see, if you're being provoked, it's because you're showing signs of weakness. Identify that and master it. And you'll find eventually you miss the fights because no one's fronting you no more. In fact, narcissists warn each other, and it's why it seems like after a while, folks just leave you the fuck alone. Warriors, let's take 5 seconds. Let's take a badass walk on the beach, and let's take some time to understand some of the realities that narcissists don't want you to see, and see clearly. It's going to be a mind blower. And most of y'all already know this, so I'm not teaching you something new. I'm not going over it. What I'm sharing with you is how I've been able to connect some dots and make sense of certain things and go, oh, makes sense. But I'm going to share it with you because it's insights that I feel have been missed even in mass media. Why? I mean, how can you reconcile having so much data but still missing the obvious and be able to tell the people with confidence, hey, I know this is how you feel, but this is the reality. Yeah, the wrong diplomat been driving. 5 seconds, man, let's do this. And we're going to put some Fig Newton to it. Release slowly. All right. Look, y'all. This is sheer torture. Because the sun is out. It looks like it's 80-something degrees outside. That's what it looks like. Till you step your ass out there. And the wind gets you all at the same time. See, that's torture. That is torture. That's why I'm doing the video in the Jeep. But I don't want to lose sight of what it's going to look like this summer. Hey, man, I want to encourage y'all to look at something. Tom McDonald, a rapper, and producer, songwriter, and self-publisher, did a video, and it's a song called Facts with Ben Shapiro. Y'all need to check that shit out. It's fucking on spot. I love it. But anyway, it's just one of those things that if you think about it, if you go, well, could you imagine Tom asking Ben, hey man, let's do collaborations? And Ben's going, man, I'm not a rapper. And Tom's going, Ben, just talk slower. Bars. Y'all, I just wanted y'all to check that out. But look, narcissists are going to tell you this. This is what is I've found to be a common pattern. Narcissists are first going to tell you what it is that they're deficient in, what their handicap is, what their crutch is, or why they're a little bit more on the wrong side, and they're going to give you the crutch, the cope. Okay? Understand, they're all fucking excuses, and excuses are like assholes. Everybody's got one. And look, the reason they're telling you this, the reason narcissists tell you this at the beginning, it's kind of like, you ever met some of these folks up north where they go, I don't mean to be rude, but let me tell you, you stupid motherfucker, right? And you're like, whoa, but they feel pre-pardoned because they tell you, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm finna be rude. Narcissists set up the same playground. Narcissists are going to pre-prepare you for what's coming or may come later. Maybe not right now, but later. And what they're thinking is that you're never going, in your wildest imagination, figure them out. Now, look, this is a reason why I wanted to share this with you, and I tried to find a delicate way to serve it up. But this is a reality. This is how Chico's been connecting dots too. Because I come to understand for 2024, it's going to be 70% of people in relationships. I'm talking married and or verbally committed. 70% of both men and women have a backup plan. Not might have a backup plan, have a backup plan. And these are your besties, right? Your exes that are still friends, the friend zone people. Those are all backup plans. The shoulder to cry on, remember? Yeah, shoulder to cry on, dick to sit on. Yeah, look. Understand, people are afraid of being one-upped. That's the culture that we're in now. And if you haven't figured it out yet, I'm fixing to tell you in layman's terms. The reason you're experiencing the same narcissistic patterns in all these connections is because the only ones available are the narcissists. Good people aren't in the game. They're not available. The reason why that there is such a high ass percentage, an uptick in STDs, uncurable STDs nationwide in the Western culture, the reason why it's significantly higher in women than men is because it's not that promiscuity is skewed, it's the same, but the women are picking the same men over and over and over and over. It's why there's a higher percentage of women in relationships and a lower percentage of men in relationships. But it makes no sense because there's more women than men. They're in situationships with the same men. They're sharing men. And in the dating market, you might as well say polyamory. The reason why it's so popular among narcissists is because it's two cheaters agreeing to say we cheaters and allow themselves that behavior with parameters like wrap it up, don't you bring home no dirty, right? Well, understand something. The uptick is up by 600%. And it's because, as sickening as it sounds, it's like the women out there and the disparity among the narcissists, both men and women, competing for the same men that are only available for the game. It's like passing around the same dildo. And there's a fresh batch every year. The only ones participating right now in these arrangements are the narcissists. And if you stand idly by as an observer, see, because you're not supposed to be in this blood sport. You know it. You know it's shameful. You'd be advertising it as a business. You know good and well showing your kitty cat for $4.99 is shameful, or you'd be promoting it at family events and at church and passing out cards. Hey, subscriptions to my kitty cat, please. Subscriptions. Hey, you think you could afford me 5 minutes on the pulpit to advertise my business? Yeah, Cece, you don't. Because you understand it to be shameful. Narcissists are the only ones taking part now in this culture of pump and dumps. Having fun with it. It's why I tell you, all they need to know is what mask do we need to sport? Which part do you want me to play? Do you want the husband experience for the week or the weekend? But it's understood this too. See, many of you are running into people and you're not used to being told the fucking truth. You're not used to being told no. And so you've got narcissists coping by labeling others narcissists. Because many of you running into people in connections that are brutally truthful and tell you, I'm not interested in a commitment. I'm only here for a short time, not a good time, but if you want to join me on occasions. And they're telling you up front. And you stay because you think you can change them later, or they'll change their mind and realize, well, once I put the goods on you, you're going to think you're going to be and lie to yourself long enough, and when it doesn't happen and they get bored with you and they're spinning plates like they always have been, and you keep telling yourself and others it's a situationship, that's what I mean by you putting yourself in the harem closet, volunteering for it, because you ain't the only one. Warriors, don't mistake other people's pains and pointing fingers at others saying they were narcissists. There are narcissistic traits, NPD traits that you can pinpoint. And you can also understand the cluster Bs and the different levels of psychopathy. The danger zones of all of them is their unfucking predictability for destruction, for destroying others. But what is predictable are their patterns of behavior, data. And it's why you're not supposed to be in the blood sport. You're supposed to be up in the bleachers as a spectator with your popcorn and watch narcissists, the reprobate minds, wash themselves out. See, nature has a beautiful way, the divine set up a beautiful way for it to cleanse itself out through their own patterns of behavior, through their own reckless, irresponsible thirsts. Nature rewards them differently. Shorter lifespan for the majority. You see, reckless behavior is like betting on reckless prizes and winning. Look, it's okay to be stupid once in a while. Go supernova and shit. narcissists abuse the privilege. And you went through Hell's Gate so that you could identify it more quicker as this and never fucking forget it. Warriors, I wanted to go over big mistakes, things that just reminders, right? It's a deck of cards that I got from another warrior. It's badass. I've been having fun with it, y'all. Look, it could be a narcissist, redneck, could be shit we need to work on. See, we're not perfect, but being able to self-reflect and elevate and grow, that's how you know you're on your path. When you start to be able to think creatively like you always have, you come to realize that was the plan for the narcissist, to kill that excitement in you of new discovery. The new. Let's go over these. Insist on smoking after sex. What's that joke Rodney Dangerfield told once? Me and my wife have an agreement to only smoke after sex. I haven't had a cigarette since 2000. She's up to 3 packs a day. Constantly talks about their exes. For real, man. All of them. And remember, they're all narcissists. It's a cope. Everybody's a narcissist. Everybody. Get this, what narcissists don't realize when they point the finger like this, they're projecting their own relationship resume. And it's an utter fucking failure. They're teachers, if you will, because they're going to tell you about their experience and how badass they are and perfect. And it seems like they've been passing failures all their life. Go gather that one. They have an excuse for everything, even for things that don't need one. For serious? Oh man, you can't make this shit up. You can't. Only wears flip-flops, even to fancy restaurants. I ain't gonna say shit because there's witnesses. They have potpourri in every drawer, every closet. Now, my question is, what you hiding? What you hiding? A little soap and water, man. A little soap and water do the trick. I'm just saying. Trash talks their exes. I never trash talk my exes. I'll let everybody know. Oh yeah, that's pretty privileged. You're gonna learn. Plasters your Facebook page with compliments, flattery, songs, and poems. The love bomb. Just to ghost you. Went to Scotland and skipped the distilleries to swim with Nessie. They have an unusual amount of crazy people in their past. Nauseatingly romantic. Very romantical. Fucking Klingons. Is really worried about the whole 5G thing. They make friends easily, but they don't have any old friends. Oh, damn it. That's bars, man. That's some bars. Sleeps with the windows open, even when it's snowing outside, because they love fresh air. Constantly complains about their coworkers. Shameful, shameful, shameful. Warriors, I can't say it enough. Look at me. I'm proud of you. Remember, the alternative, look around you. A bunch of chocolate-covered turds playing pretend, existing as a human, not living the human experience. Smile. Come on now. Oh, bitches, please, y'all earned it. Come on. Now, shake the dirt off your asses. You got this. It's baby steps. Nobody said it was easy, but can you imagine the reckoning for the narcissist? Say it isn't so. This shit's priceless. And you're so fucking special that you were brought to this beautiful awareness in baby steps. Every portion of understanding has been in portions so as not to put you in shock. How perfectly designed are you by our Creator for Him to understand you so perfectly so as not to throw it all on your ass. No. That's why I know you got this. But every now and again, look, you need to be told, if I don't meet you in life, I'd be honored to serve with you as a soldier for Heavenly Father. That's if I'm hopefully picked. It's more than actions that prove your faith. It's that conversation you have here. Don't ignore the voices. Know which ones counterbalance the other and become that balanced warrior making edumacacious decisions. Will it bring guilt? Will it ruin my reputation? Is it a lie? If you even have to answer that or ask that kind of question of yourself, then understand you already know the answer should be no. And whoever receives that delivery of no does not deserve an explanation. They just insulted your intelligence. And you don't take it personally, because only people you give a fuck about can hurt you. Once someone shows you who they are, you will trust and believe what they've shown you to be. Now get out there and fucking own it. It's never goodbye, warriors. It's always until next time. Namaste.
Jesse, what are you doing today?
We're gonna skydive today.
We're gonna
Leap of faith.
Leap of faith. Hey, that's what this is.
Doing it for the tribe, the warrior tribe.
Do you know how high we're going? Did they tell you?
14,500
Close. 14,500 feet, yep. And then we're going to be falling at...
a high rate of speed.
Very fast. We're going to be falling very fast. We're going to be falling at 120 miles an hour.
Sweet.
Have you ever gone that fast before?
No, I have not.
Okay, are you ready to go that fast?
I'm ready.
Okay.
We're gonna do it today. You got my back.
Yep. Oh, I'm gonna get your face, but you know your TI will have your back.
All right.
What made you want to skydive? What brought you here today?
Facing fear.
Yeah? Are you afraid of heights?
Facing fear head on. No.
No.
I'm afraid of not trying new opportunities.
There you go.
I'm afraid of living in the woulda, shoulda, coulda, and I'm not gonna do it. Lead and live by example.
There you go. You heard it here first from Jesse. All right, you ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Woo!
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands.
What'd you think of it?
Loved it.
Woo! You know, honestly, I have no idea who won the sword fight, so I guess we'll have to call it a draw.
There you go. We'll have to do it again.
All right, when are you gonna get your license now?
I'm gonna work on it tomorrow. I'll
Well,
be back.
Jesse,
All right.
thank you for jumping with us at Skydive Lone Star. Do you
man,
have
the
anything
pleasure
you'd like
was
to say?
mine. What an honor. Badass crew. I love it here. The hospitality, just phenomenal. 5 stars. If there were 10, I'd give it to you.
We'll take 10, that's fine.
My brother. What a fun. Wasn't it awesome?
Hey man, glad y'all came out.
What an experience.
Come and see us again.
Thank you.